Hi and welcome along to the Bias Preview Show. Along with my man White Yardie in the building. Big up yourself. Well, where shall we start?
Well, let's talk about last night game, yeah?
And I want to first ask you, right? The first thing I want to ask you, because I know you quite well now. When Ceballos did that back header and that goal went in, did you honestly think to yourself that Arsenal could still get through this tie?
Listen, you see when that happened, yeah? Straight away, we just said, typical. This is like, you know what? Put Ceballos on a plane and send him back to Spain. That when we said straight away, don't even bring him, don't make him fly to England, fly him to Spain, on a plane, straight away, we're done. Like, because me, I think to myself, brother, like, really? You did that. He was playing good. You know what I mean? Come on. And you do something like that. And yeah, like part of me just say, here we go. Season done. Can we season done? You know what I mean?
Season was over. You know, that was the thing. I was sitting there and I was swearing. You know me, I don't even swear that much. And I was swearing after swear word after, because I'm just like, this is it. The season's finished.
Robbie.
And then the next part two to the question now, right? Part two to the question. When he then subsequently brought Willian on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like, brother, like we're really like, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not one of these people to sugarcoat anything. I say it how it is, yeah? Last night, like Willian got an assist and he came and he didn't do anything wrong. So cool, he did that, but you get paid to do that. You should be doing that all season already, yeah? From the first game and now you're just a turn up. Season soon done and you're just a turn up. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, praise Willian. No, you should have been doing that. Good thing you come on and didn't make no mistakes, and you came on and didn't show some of the previous games where you came on and you look like, why are you even on the pitch for? No.
But I'm even looking at it, before you get to that, I'm even looking at it like this though. You have to give it to Arteta. Yeah?
No.
Wait a minute. I was arguing with Mo about this last night. It was a very brave thing to do, to bring on, because even when he came on, I was like, nah, the man's looking to get sacked now.
I'm going to tell you why I said no.
The season's about to finish now, and you're bringing on Willian. I'm like, you're about to get sacked.
I'm going to tell you why I said no, Robbie.
But it worked. He affected the game.
Let me tell you why I said no, Robbie. Yeah, I cannot give Arteta credit. Because if he was leaving Willian out of games beforehand and not every time persisting putting him on, then I could say, him bench him for a couple of games and then bring him on. So now he has an impact and he realize he can get benched. Willian doesn't know what it's like to say, yo, whole bench for a couple of games, because he's still, Arteta didn't know. He just said he did what he did every other game. He did it in the other games where he brought Willian on and it didn't work. This is the only time it did work. So we can't say give him credit because it worked.
No, you have to give him credit.
No, the reason why I'm not giving credit, Robbie, and listen to me. The reason why I'm not giving him credit, because what he's doing to Smith Rowe right now is not right. Smith Rowe being put out of position is not his position. Play the man in the center or put him on the bench, because I see Arsenal fans last night talking about how poor Smith Rowe was yesterday. The man was put out on the left and not left in play, center in play. Arteta is used, because this is Arteta's problem, and I said this on my channel. Yeah, I said this. What Arteta is doing, yeah, is he's trying to cover up himself, because he knows he comes under a lot of criticism from everybody, the media, the fans, everything. Now he brought in Odegaard. On loan. Now he wants to use Odegaard because he's in his mind. It's like, if Odegaard comes in and does amazing, people can see that I have the vision and I know what I'm doing. But by doing that, now what you're doing is sacrificing Smith Rowe, who is our player, who has came into the team and lit up the team, made us win games. Him, Laka, and Saka together were playing magnificent, and now pushed him out. But now pushing him out, what does he do now? Pepe was doing all right on the left. Saka was doing okay on the right, and we see that last night. Put Saka back on the right, everything's all right. Put Pepe back on the left, please. No, he won't do that because he wants to keep Smith Rowe in the team because he don't want to upset people. So he puts Smith Rowe in the left and making the guy, if he had bad games, no, we're going to bench him and I'm not putting back in the center. Same thing he done with Cedric Cedric was put out on the left because of Tini. Now Tini's back. Bellerin keeps his position because people are like, oh, but he wasn't doing great on the left. It's not his position. And that's my problem with Arteta. That's why I cannot trust the process. It's because come Real Madrid time, come summertime, Odegaard shines in Europa Cup or whatever other games, and Real Madrid say, you know what, bring him back. Then what we do? Smith Rowe, let the man get the man. He's our player.
Yeah, but then hold on, I mean, what you're saying, right? What you're saying, and then there was no point in bringing the Odegaard in.
No, I'm not saying don't bring. I said I don't.
Well, what is basically
as backup for?
No, but basically, what you're saying is no. I 100% disagree with you, right? If you bought in a player on loan, you bought that player in for a reason, right?
Yeah.
If you see in training that he suits that number 10 position, and I'm not saying he's better than Smith Rowe, but I'm just saying, as the manager, it's up to him to make that decision. If you see that player's playing well, you don't look on it and say, well, he's playing really well, but you know what? Actually, I've got Smith Rowe and Odegaard's going to be going back at the end of the season. You use the player that you got now.
Okay, but Robbie, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is Martinelli, Pepe doing so bad on the left that Smith Rowe has to be moved from the centre to.
I don't agree. I don't agree with him playing on the left. It doesn't.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why I can't trust his process.
But I'm not saying that. To me, I thought Odegaard had a good game last night.
I know, but
he had a good game last night. So to me, I'm looking on it. I don't care whether you're on loan or whatever. Whoever's the best players that's going to get us through that game, play them.
Pepe, Smith Rowe.
Play them.
Put Smith Rowe in the centre, Pepe back on the left. I'm telling
you. Anyway, whatever the arguments around it, we're through and we've got Olympiacos now in the next round.
What did you think? We have to beat them, man. I'm
happy with that draw.
No, yes, I am, but it's just Olympiacos is one of them teams where I just feel like they can be a difficult team if it can be difficult. It can be easy, it can be difficult. It depends on what Olympiacos turns up. You know what I mean?
Similar. Listen. Let's remember this. Yeah, when we got knocked out by them last year, that was a shock.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? We went to Olympiacos and they actually beat them out there.
Yes.
And then we came back and then we was lackadaisical and terrible in that second game. And even then, we should still have beaten them. And I think it's the perfect draw for Mikel Arteta, and it's the perfect draw for these players because if they've got anything about
them, a good draw.
Which actually they did show last night that they do have something about them in adversity. They'll be looking on it and they'll be saying to themselves, revenge.
Of course.
Time for revenge.
Revenge.
And it's the perfect game to get revenge.
And the thing about it is this is our season. This is our season. If I'm being honest, this is our season. I'm not even looking at the league right now because it's like I don't know where we're gonna finish in the league. Only God knows. You know what I mean? It's only 30 more games to find out where we're gonna finish. This is our season, so everything has to be devoted to this cup now. You understand? And I mean, Partey coming back will be a blessing as well in the midfield. He has to pick the right team. He has to pick the right team.
And then I'm guessing that you didn't want Aubameyang to play last night.
Well, last night?
Yeah.
No. Do you know what? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
You kept that quiet, didn't you?
No. Funny enough. Yeah. Funny enough. I had a conversation with my friend and said, no, I actually would play him because against Benfica, he got a lot of chances. So if he gets them chances again, I feel like maybe he would step up to the plate and score the goals. And we need that Aubameyang to carry on now. Like I'm glad he shaked off.
Player.
Huh?
Big time player. When you want I've said this to you many a times before, right? I know he missed those chances in the first leg, right? Yeah. But when you want to get a goal, that's why sometimes that guy remains on the pitch.
I hear what you're saying, but we have to admit as well and be honest, he's not been the Aubameyang of the previous season.
No, he's not had a great season.
There's been other games.
He's not had a great season, but don't write him off.
No, I'm not. I've never write him off.
Too many fans have been quick to write him off.
No. You, like not write him off, but sometimes you have to know. Say fear is fear. You're not doing well. There's other players doing better than you. Give them the chance. For me, last night, I give him 100% credit because you know what? First leg. He missed 3 good chances, could have had a hat-trick. And City game, his mind still looked like he wasn't over the Benfica game. And then last night, he went out there with revenge. So hopefully he brings that mindset, revenge, because he played in the Olympiacos games and he remember he missed too, you know. So hopefully,
he missed that. Remember, he scored that great goal that we thought had saved us, and then he missed the right easy chance at the end.
Exactly. So hopefully he has his mind right to say revenge time. But yeah, man, Aubameyang score. Thank you. We choose Saka the boss, Saka the baller. We have to protect Saka at all costs, you know. I think we need to protect. We need a statue of Saka.
We got the game at the weekend. Tough game. Leicester away. We haven't done well at Leicester over the years, but that's where we head to. But Leicester might be feeling a bit sorry for themselves. You know what I mean? They got knocked out of the Europa League at home 2-0 by Dinamo Zagreb. I mean, you know, that was a shock. So could there be another upset? It would be an upset if we went there and won. I guess everybody's expecting Leicester to win, but could we go there and upset Leicester at the weekend? Well, let's get into predictions.
Well, yes, we could. Because especially after that win on against Benfica, I should have some confidence, building some kind of confidence in the team now to say, yo, like that was a good comeback. You know what I mean? If this was back in November, we would be saying Benfica, we're out of this. We would actually just have give up, but the players didn't give up their fight and got back into it. So I give them a whole heap of credit. And going into the Leicester game, we need some revenge against Leicester as well, man, because look, man, we should have, like, we should have, and people are going to say, should have, could have, would have. Shut your mouth when we talk, yeah? We should have beaten them when we played them at home, man, and, you know, they caught us at 1-0, you know what I mean? So hopefully revenge, and I'm going to go, before last night's game, I was going to go with a Leicester win, to be honest. I was going to go Leicester 1-0 again. I feel like it would have been one of them cagey games, and it'd just be a one goal that separates it. I feel like after yesterday, and the form that Saka's been in, like, let's be real, like, Saka is probably the only player we ain't seen drop form since start. Like, he's always on top form. And I feel like he has a hunger for goals and assists now. Like, you can see it in him every game. He's attacking. He just wants to either get a goal or assist. He's out for that. So I'm going to go with the Arsenal 1-0.
I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I think, listen, Leicester are a very, very good side. They're missing Maddison at the moment, and you saw, you know what I mean, when they miss Maddison, he's a big
Maddison, you know.
The big time player. So
sorry. But you know, so me all right. You know, on FIFA you can play career mode and manager mode and player mode. Me start the other day, I say, yo, I do manager Arsenal now, you know. I sell Bellerin Ghana Juventus. I sign Maddison. I sign Mings from Aston Villa. I sign Jota. Yeah, me get rid of some players from Arsenal, man. Right now, we in a Europa Cup, we in a FA Cup, we second of the league. Yo, me I do well enough. They might not.
Those are some good signings, man. Maybe we'll debate your head of recruitment also in the summer.
Yeah, man. Jota, Maddison, and Lamptey as well. Me sign. Me sell Bellerin and get in Lamptey. Trust me.
That's not a bad shout.
My team bad.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal. Chelsea versus Manchester United.
Woo! Man United, yeah, like them. I don't know. They. You see, Man United, when they want to play, they play, and when they want to score goals, they score goals. You know what I mean? Chelsea, they drew out the last game. They drew, which is a bit of a shock because they beat
Atletico Madrid.
I know that's what I'm gonna say. That maybe because they had their mindset on the Champions League game, you know what I mean, and to beat Atletico Madrid, where are running, they look like they're running away with La Liga right now. So I'll go with that Chelsea. I'm gonna go 2-2.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna predict 2-2.
That's why sometimes you go first.
All right, I'm gonna go Chelsea. I'll go with a Chelsea win, you know.
Yeah.
2-1.
That would be a big win for Chelsea.
It would be.
Man City will be laughing if that happens because then they're just like, yeah, we're definitely.
That's the next one to ask you about. Man City versus West Ham.
Ooh. West Ham, you know, I love watching West Ham play, you know. I just hope they don't play good against us, you know what I mean? Like Lingard has really gone into that team, and it's almost like he has a point to prove now. You know what I mean? He's gone in there and stepped up, and you know, like he's showing Man United that maybe you shouldn't have got rid of him. You know what I mean? Like, but they're doing all right still. But I just feel like Man City is too much. I just feel like Man City's power is too much right now. They're just winning games, and even in the Champions League game as well, they look too easy for them. You know what I mean? So definitely, I'm gonna go with a 3-1 Man City.
I'm going 2-0.
2-0.
Man City. 2-0 Man City. Last game we're gonna do is Leeds versus Aston Villa.
Woo! You go first.
Leeds had a good win the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Villa. You know what? Are they going to have Grealish back? Because he was out. He missing in the last game against Leicester and they lost.
Yeah.
Big miss. Big miss. Ooh, Leeds are at home. Villa. I'm going Leeds, you know.
Yeah.
Leeds,
What time?
Leeds 1-0.
Say I go Leeds, yeah. Oh, yeah, get the train bus drive. Then Leeds. Leeds far, though.
You're funny, man. 1-0.
1-0, yeah. I got 2-1 Villa.
Oh, 2-1 Villa. Okay.
Yeah, 2-1 Villa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but whoever wins this, you know, whoever wins this, that's it. This month done. That's another 4-5 for one of us.
We're level, isn't it?
Yeah, we're level. It might be 2-2. It might. No, I'm saying if I win this weekend, it's gonna be 2 forfeits for you, 2 for me.
All right. Pressure come.
Pressure bus pipe.
But no, respect, man. I'm looking forward to the game now against Leicester. I think had we had lost last night, I wouldn't even want to watch that game. But now, all of a sudden, it's amazing in football the margins, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
The margins in football is unbelievable. But we're through.
Yeah, but when we say, even though, like, to me, when I say, like, look, this is our season, the Europa Cup is our season right now. That's our only chance of winning something. If I'm being realistic, there's still enough games there to sneak back into Europe. You know what I mean? That the difference between us and 6 is not like 10, 20 points. It's like there's 2-3 wins back to back and couple people dropping points. So it's just if we can do that. But at the moment, I feel like we have to concentrate on the Europa Cup, because Man United are still gonna have a part of them. We're feeling like, yo, could we just be behind Man United, be behind Man City, just in case some things start to drop off. So we only should focus on the Europa Cup and just, you know, play good football till the end of the season, man. We only have 13 games left tonight. And
all right, Yardi, thank you very much. Thanks everybody for watching the show. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV, and we will be back on Monday. And let's hope we can get another Arsenal win.